Hello, I'm Senator Mike Enzi. Thank you for all your comments that you send to my offices and post online. It's great to hear from folks in Wyoming and their thoughts on the important issues affecting their lives. Let's take a look at a few of the issues you've recently asked me about. Unemployment insurance. Bob from Laramie asked that I vote to reinstate unemployment insurance. Richard from Cheyenne said that though he usually supports me, that he believes I need to change my mind and support extended unemployment benefits for individuals trying to obtain work. Michael from Cheyenne said that extending the long-term unemployment benefits will accomplish nothing but keep the unemployed unemployed and place more debt on the already too large national debt. A lot of these things can be solved, but not the way that we're operating as a Senate right now. Harry Reid gets to call up any bill. He's called up unemployment insurance. Then he shut off all debate. He shut off all amendments. There are several amendments that would really make a difference and pay for the extension of unemployment benefits, which cost about $6 billion a quarter. That's $24 billion a year. And one of the ways that that would be paid for is if people were limited to only one kind of subsidy. Right now, they might be able to have an unemployment subsidy, a disability subsidy, and a subsidy for their job having been shipped overseas. They'd have to pick one, and that would save enough to pay for the bill. So there are ways of solving it so that there isn't an increased debt for the United States, that we aren't even having to borrow money from other countries in order to solve. On the Federal Reserve, Radcliffe from Gillette asked me to oppose the nomination of Janet Yellen to be the head of the Federal Reserve until there can be a vote on the amendment to audit the Federal Reserve. Gary from Cheyenne asked that I work to break up the Fed's monopoly control over money. Kurt from Lingle asked me not to vote for Yellen as he believes her past education and work experience demonstrates she will continue the Federal Reserve programs that are making the dollar worth less day by day. I voted against Janet Yellen's nomination. I agree with several of those statements. The main thing I've been trying to push for is an audit of the Federal Reserve. We really don't know what's involved in that. The argument against having an audit of the Federal Reserve is they say that if the American people knew how it worked and what the debts were and all the things that would come out in an audit, that our economy might collapse. I've always found that transparency works and that there ought to be transparency with government agencies. We ought to know exactly how the Federal Reserve operates. I've also questioned Janet Yellen and others about what they're going to do as inflation sets in. And they've assured me they'll be able to take care of it, but they have not been able to tell me how they will take care of it. Interest rates are going up. They won't be able to stop them, and we'll wind up with really huge interest rates. Thank you for watching and keeping me informed. If you haven't already, please go to my website and sign up for my monthly e-newsletter. Go to enzi.senate.gov and click on the sign up button on the right side of the screen. Also, make sure to check off which issues are important to you. I want to make sure and keep you up to date on what's going on in Washington and what I'm working on for you. Thank you.